We are live. Whew. Another week of quarantine. It doesn't get any better, except it does. Every week is better than the last. Every day is better than the last. Every minute just feels better and better. Hello, everyone. Hello, Kathleen Falls. It's so lovely to see you. Mother DTL, good to have you on board. Glad you're here. Gnarly Nerd, it wouldn't be the same without you. I do still have power, Gnarly Nerd. But if the power goes out, just bear with me, because then I'll have to switch to my phone and go streaming via the cell towers. As long as we still have them, as long as people aren't believing the conspiracy theories that 5G is giving us the COVID, which they are over in the UK. So, happy Monday. It's so good to see you. I had a big weekend. It was Easter weekend. Hope everybody had a lovely, safe Easter weekend. It was big for me. I'll be honest with you. I lost some weight. I lost a few pounds, just a little bit, and mostly kind of above the waist. I'm still working on the legs, but yeah, I'm debuting a new haircut. So, hope everybody likes it. It's the new me. What's up, Andrew S? What's up, Andrew Weller? Andrew T. Weller. Yes, this is the haircut. Now, by the way, so here's the deal. It started out going really well. I gave myself a haircut, and Lauren helped, and it was going so well. It was still long on top, and it was nice and trim on the sides. And then as I was buzzing with the beard trimmer, I forgot the number that I was on, like the setting, for the guard. And I was going up, I was coming in hot, and I went right up here. Now, this is what I did. This is all Lauren Lane Author's fault, as you can tell. Let's get a close-up in this camera. I don't know if you can see it there. But this is what we're dealing with. So I had a little bit of an oopsie. There it is. Now here's the deal. So then I had to go short everywhere. So, but it still didn't cover up the oopsie, as you can tell. I still have a little bit. Now here's the deal though. I was thinking, what if I did the other side so it looks like more of a receding hairline? I could basically just dial it in so that on both sides. Here, let's do this. Yeah. See? There you go. There you go. This is what, happy Easter, everyone. This is what Jesus wanted. So that's what a quarantine haircut gets you. But I'm thinking, I'm feeling pretty good about just if I buzz this side to match, then it'll just look like a receding hairline. Basically, yeah, John, that's the deal. I might have to just shave it all the way. I might have to go all the way. So we'll find out. There we go. This is what we're dealing with. Yeah, I could, Greg, good idea. I could do the swirl. That'd be kind of fun. Get that going. Yeah, I do kind of like when I was a kid, I actually had, it is Corona hair, Mom. Yes. But when I was a kid, I had lines shaved into the side up here. And for the longest time, I thought those were sideburns. Because when one of the first times I remember getting my haircut, the haircut gal was like, so do you want sideburns? Or where are your sideburns? And the next thing I know, she's cutting horizontal lines, 3 stripes, 3 big racing stripes in my hair. And for up until about last year, I thought those were sideburns. So I thought I never had sideburns, never wanted them because that was there. Anyway, yeah, maybe I can do the same on top. So this is me. This is the new me for now until we figure this whole thing out. So you're welcome. I donated all my hair. It went to a good place. All right. 3 stripes, no name. Yeah, it was like Adidas. That is, yes. Oh, a great gift would be LL shaving into the top, says Andrew Weller. And honestly, I agree. That would be a gift for, I don't know who, but somebody would enjoy that. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can arrange. There is a, yeah, Lauren, by figuring it out, I do mean let it grow. Just let it go, don't touch it again. But I feel weird with this guy. I feel like off balance, you know, like the wind catches on the hair over here, but not here. I'm just resistant, like over here. So I don't know, I'm not quite aerodynamic. I gotta figure that out. All right, let's make a cocktail. I need one. I'm sure you guys need one after seeing how poorly my haircut turned out. Thanks, Lauren Lane. Actually, in her defense, she was doing a really bang up job. It was looking really good. And then I thought maybe I could take it a little bit shorter, and I could not. So that's what we're left with. We had to go all the way. All right, I'm having a martini. This is what we're making. This is what I want. I don't think we've done a martini on the show yet, and by gosh, we should have done it ages ago. Because if I say by gosh again, would somebody just reach through the camera and just give me a swift backhand, like just across the face if I say by gosh again, or by golly. That is actually, then go back the other way for the by golly. So yeah, Dawn, I should not have helped her. And no name, yeah, tomorrow will be quarantine shaving. We'll keep going the whole way. We'll keep going short. If my beard gets longer than my hair, then we have a real problem. I'll probably end up divorced. All right, 2 ounces of gin. 2 ounces of gin. That's what we're starting with. This, okay, so real quick on the Manhattan. Or I'm sorry, the martini. Gee willikers, Craig. I don't know if I should, you know? Gosh. Martini, gin. If you order a vodka martini, that's fine. But if somebody says, I'd like a martini, and then they bring you gin, this is my soapbox. Don't be mad. Because a martini is by default gin. But if you augment it and you say, I'd like a vodka version of that, then you change it. Totally fine. It's like ordering a mezcal Negroni. Change it up. You do you. But it's still not a default Negroni. Oh, before we go too far, I'd like to say a shout out to my my DC crew. Elizabeth, Chris, and Andrew. Thank you guys so much for this shirt. It's awesome. It looks, I think it hopefully is taking all the attention away from my dome up here. But yeah, thank you guys for this shirt. That was so nice of you. Pink Shirt Guy received it, loves it, and is obviously rocking it the first chance he got. Yeah, that was really kind of you guys. Thanks. Okay, 3/4 ounce dry vermouth. Here's another contentious item, I think. I'm in a mood today. I think it's the haircut, but it's also the martini. Gets me into a tizzy, by gosh. It's really popular for people to do super dry martinis, which that's fine, I guess. I'm not going to judge too harshly, but that's really just gin, or it's just vodka if you order a vodka martini. And I would encourage you to experiment, maybe try properly made martini, because I think it's a wonderful cocktail. That's all the Ben Chai. Yes, that's thank goodness this thing. Thank God this thing covers up my haircut. All right, so 3/4 ounce dry vermouth. If you usually have your martinis super dry, maybe give this a shot. I think it's really nice. It kind of balances out the gin a little bit, and it makes it a natural cocktail instead of just chilled gin. I have no problem with chilled gin, but I don't know. I kind of like this way. Okay, we're also going to shake. Oh, Matt is there and still waiting for his gin honey hibiscus cocktail. Okay, so I was thinking about this. I'm going to have to send you an email separately, but my thought on this was kind of based on Craig's suggestion of what if you made like the hibiscus. I'll write a recipe down for you, but my thought is if you make like a hibiscus syrup with basically simple syrup and hibiscus together, and then mix that with the gin. You can omit the honey, or you can even use the honey as a simple syrup. So do like a 1-to-1 honey water, microwave it a little bit to warm it up, and then steep the hibiscus tea in there, and then add that with gin. Maybe muddle up like a blackberry or something, or you know, if you wanted to go with a muddled fruit. If not, if you want to keep it clean, then just do, I don't know, I'd go 1 gin, or like 2 gin to like 1/4, maybe half of the simple. That might be kind of sweet, but you might cut it with a little bit of water. I don't know. I'll send you an email and we'll figure it out. I'm so sorry, Matt. Sincerely apologize to you personally, Matt. Okay, let's get this martini going. I'm gonna shake this thing. I know people sometimes prefer the stirred. Again, I think it's fine to shake it. And I'll tell you why. Just like a tiny baby, just shake it. Yeah, Lemon, I should stand on a phone book. Just do the shows like this from now on. This is great. Normally I shake a little stronger, but I don't want to reach all the way over and mute this thing and then have to come all the way back. So, okay, let's get this martini going. So you can totally stir a martini. I think that's fine. But I think I prefer shaken. I think the whole myth of, when people say like it bruises the gin, or they have weird opinions on it and weird superstitions, I don't know how you would bruise. I think that's ridiculous. It does dilute it a little tiny bit more, but I prefer that because straight gin, even when it's cut with a little bit of dry vermouth, I still think it's, it's strong. There's a lot of alcohol in there, and that you need a little bit more water just to kind of cut it down a little bit. And I think this is nice. Plus, it gets it colder. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Like, what? I shook the heck out of that. And it's not cloudy at all. There's no real big crystals in there, ice crystals. Oh, now for the topping. The topping. There's my strike 2. Gosh by golly was strike 1. Topping was 2. We're gonna use a lemon twist instead of an olive because I don't have olives in brine. I have olives in olive oil, but I don't like when like the oil gets in the drink and then it kind of bubbles up. That's a little bit, I don't want that. Unless I'm at like the Keg Steakhouse or one of those like other chain steakhouses, maybe like a Sizzler, top of the line, and they use like a blue cheese stuffed olive or something. Then it's okay to get some of that floating stuff. I'm so off base here. Hold on. We're using a lemon twist. I'm back. Lemon twist, because we don't have olives. In brine. There we go. Stir it around a little bit. I spritz the zest so that we get some of that stuff on there, and then here we go. Now, I like the lemon because I think it kind of adds a nice bright twist to it. Usually it's starting with the warmer weather. I kind of like the lemon on top. But, yeah, on top, you know what I mean. Ugh. You guys are harsh. Okay, cheers, guys. Welcome back. Another week of quarantine cooking. Oh, dear Lord in heaven. Okay, so that is I think that's absolutely perfect. It's so cold that it has a nice gin bite to it, but it's well balanced because we used a decent amount of dry vermouth, and it's decent dry vermouth. It's not too terrible. I love it. It's great. It's bracing. And it kind of works for like it's not warm here. It's cloudy, overcast. It's cloudy and overcast. Not to be verbose. But, and then it's totally raining. We had like 60-mile-an-hour winds earlier. So that's why Gnarly Nerd was asking if we still had power. And we do, thankfully. But yeah, it's a nice overcast day. I love it. So it's martini time. Okay. Enough out of me. Let's get cooking. Today, where did I put the other part of the shaker? Oh, it's in that. Okay, we're good. All right, so today we're going to be making, yes, Canon Cygnus. I did get a haircut. I explained a few minutes ago, this is my quarantine cut. Accident. It was looking so fly. And then one little oopsie, because I forgot what number I was on with the beard trimmer, and I went in hot and heavy. And was not cleared for landing, not paying attention. And then it was actually, because I had longer hair up here, it was kind of covering it up, and it looked okay, but then it didn't. Okay, so this is kind of a, Lauren, I'll say fly if I want, Lauren. Bella, 10 out of 10, thank you. Yeah, I know, right? Canon, it's okay. You can come in late anytime you want. You can come in early sometimes too, that's fine. You can wait, I'll be here. Okay, let's get cooking. So today I'm cleaning out some items in the fridge because it is jam-packed. I still have some potatoes left from last week, the ones that we cooked up for something, I can't remember. And then I diced them up. We're gonna use up a lot of those. We're making vichyssoise, kind of. So it is, instead of leeks, we're using onions. And instead of chicken stock, we're gonna be making our own stock. In the fancy term for it is court bouillon, which just means a quick stock. And it's gonna be vegetable. So it's super easy. You don't need leeks, as long as you have potatoes and some sort of allium, like an onion, that's great. Oh, and we're using up one more of the 6 bags of ramp leaves that I bought last week, because we've only used up 1 bag so far, and Anthony needs to use these up. Okay, let's get going. Let's get some onions going here. Stick in the freezer. But Bill, okay, good idea, but I do like some dilution in the martini. Like, I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. Okay. But I do, yeah, that's a great idea if you wanted to do that. Yeah, John, yes, I'm only using the ramp leaves only because that's what I bought on accident. So normally when you get ramps, when you buy ramps, here's the leaf. This part is actually attached to a stem and a bulb. It kind of looks like a more shapely version of a green onion, okay? Almost like a spring onion, but not quite as big down below. So it's kind of a pear-shaped green onion. I know, sorry, Avalikia, my bad. Anyway, so yeah, John, normally I would use the whole thing for different purposes. You can take the entire ramp, leaf and bulb. You can saute it real fast. You can put it on the grill, a little olive oil. It's perfect. But because Anthony accidentally bought 6 bags of ramp leaves, this is what we're doing with them. I thought, oh my goodness, that is such a wonderful price on ramps. It says ramp leaves, I see that, but the picture shows the whole thing. I bet they're wrong. No, they're not. They are not wrong. Anthony was wrong. So, ramp leaves, here we go. Okay, so that's what we're making. Vichyssoise with ramp leaves in it as well. So I have to get making our court bouillon to start. So for that, we're gonna rough chop an onion. Actually, we could probably use half of this since this guy's kind of a big onion. Yeah, Francesca, I agree with you. It's not my fault. They showed a picture. I was so excited I was like, I'm going to get so many ramps and it's going to be awesome. And I was like, wait a second. They're missing their bottoms. And yeah, that's what happened. Ramp leaves. It's the sticker even on it. The label says ramp leaves. And since this is going into stock, we're just going to rough chop these. I do want to go kind of thin just so that we can extract more of the flavor faster. But so, like a 1/4 inch roughly. Oh, you're sliding off that. Dangerous. All right. And you know what I'm also going to do? So I'm going to kind of do this as I'm talking just to kind of cut down on time so we're not watching water boil. I'm going to start boiling this water now. We're going to need about 5 cups. And this, I think, is a 6-cup. It's like a 1.5 quart pan. So 1.5 quart. That's 6 cups. Okay, so that sounds pretty good. So we're going to use half an onion in there. I will get the recipe for this up. I actually have it saved in draft mode on my website. So pretty cool, right? Draft mode. All right, onion, good. And while we're at it, I'm actually going to dice this onion for the actual dish coming up. So I do want to dice it. What am I doing? Oh no, I don't need to dice it because we're going to blend the whole thing up. Anthony. Let's get the slippery part off the back so we don't die again. Still have not sharpened my knife. I haven't pulled the trigger on a knife sharpening setup yet. I don't know if I want to get a whetstone. I know Craig has mentioned this a few times, whetstone versus our other options. I don't know which one I want. The nice thing about the little ones that you just kind of the pole sharpeners is that they're small, which I appreciate, but the whetstone is super sexy, and it would get it sharper. And I don't know. I think we're gonna need some carrots, and I'm also gonna throw some celery in there because I've got extra celery and I just want to get rid of it. So we'll use it to flavor this stock. See, look at how gnarly this looks. It's been in there for like a week. It's getting a little limp. All right, so pull a couple of these bad boys off. You, and you. That's probably good. And again, these are just going, oh, Adrian, you have a whetstone? Really? Okay, this is good. Good to know. So it doesn't take much room? Okay, good to know. All right. Might help if I heated up the right burner. Thanks everyone for telling me that. I was heating up this pan, not that one. So, okay. Where's that martini? Okay, now I'm excited. 4 inches long by 2 inches wide. Oh, that's nothing. Okay, I thought it was like an involved setup that I had to like put on like a, you know, like I'm a ninja thing. I think I've just offended half the world. But, you know, like I had to be in a forge in Japan. And, okay, so it sounds like I don't have to do that. That's good. So I'm just cutting these up super thin. I don't care how I'm cutting them. It doesn't really matter because they're just going, yeah, liquefied. Just don't turn the burners on onto the board. They're just going in and we're in the court bouillon, or court bouillon. We're gonna strain it out. Doesn't matter what it looks like. So just be careful, don't cut yourself. That's the only deal here. That's more advice to myself. Good. Hope everybody how was everybody's Easter? Good? Or it's Passover too, right? That's going on right now, I think. I'm in New York, I should know this, but I don't know. Oh no, it is. It's going, parts of it are going on because I tried to buy something from B&H Photo and their checkout was closed online for Passover. So happy Passover, everyone, if that's your deal. Abalikia, a whetstone is just a glorified rock. Sustained. I hear that. What else go in the court bouillon? Let's put some carrots, some wine and vinegar in there. That's what we're doing. 1 carrot should be good. I've got one left in this nasty looking little bag here. All right. These are actually, I think these are washed, just in case. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a quick rub down, make sure there's no dirt, nothing. This is good, good. Yeah. I'm definitely thinking balance it out on the little one on the other side too. Just to kind of, if you know what you're doing, you can get a sharper edge with whetstones. Personally, happy with the Chef's Choice pull-through sharpener. TM on the Chef's Choice. Got it. Okay. Good to know. Well, I'm going to lose him. So, again, with this one, we don't care what it looks like as long as they're kind of, you know, yeah. As long as they're about ½ an inch or so, because it's just going into flavor stock. Flavor away, my little friends. We need some thyme and vinegar. So I'm gonna do about ¼ cup of vinegar in this. I might do a little bit less. That's pretty close. And some white wine. I've got like 2 bottles of white wine that are, I think, a week old in there. I haven't been doing my job. I haven't been pulling my weight around here. I'm sorry. I apologize to everyone. Oh, let's get the old stuff. There we go. And about a half a cup of white wine. It's about a half a cup. How many pink shirts do I have? Asks Bella C. Oh, now with this new one, thanks DC Crew, 13? I think I have 13 pink shirts. My parents sent me a care package of 5 shirts. I got an Under Armour workout pink shirt, 2 pink t-shirts, a pink polo, I think. And then there was one more in there, I think. But yeah, so it's... Okay, Lauren, it's not a monstrosity, all right? That's going a little far. It's a Hawaiian shirt with pineapples on it. And don't think I don't know what you've been doing, Lauren Lane author, because I always want to whip it out, and she's like, no, save it for when you do something, summery or Polynesian or Hawaiian. And every time there's an excuse not to put it on. And now I know it's not the worst. You're the worst. I know what you're doing. I know the game you're playing. All right. Court bullion, I need some time. That's all. Right? Yeah. I need some time. I'll get some time. Save it for never. Yeah. I'll just do it when you're not here, Lauren. Then you won't even know. You'll miss out on the glory that is the pink Hawaiian shirt. So I'm just doing 4 or 5 sprigs. A decent amount. Get in there. It's gonna be full. I don't want this to boil over, so we're just gonna simmer it. I think I will need more time here for the regular dish. This is a stock. This is a court bouillon, and it's just a quick stock. It's like a basic vegetable stock. That's it. Nothing fancy. We're just flavoring water. We're gonna strain that out and then put it into the actual dish soon. Ideally, we'd let it simmer for a little bit. Francesca doesn't want me to whip it out. Why not? It's gonna be so great. You guys are gonna love it. You know what? I'll do it when you're least expecting it. You won't even know. It'll be like a Tuesday or a Thursday, and then check out my pineapple. That's how it's gonna work. It's gonna be so much fun. You guys are gonna love it. You don't even know. I feel like you guys will like it. Yeah. So, all right. So I'm dicing up this onion. I'm not dicing, slicing. Again. Lauren Lane author saying something. Let's see. Pineapple, yes. Lemon, come on. It's great. It's a great shirt. Oh, you know what, Bella? It's a great idea. I'll kind of like Superman or like Spider-Man, Yeah. Wait, no. Is Lauren paying you just to trick me into kind of hiding it and then never showing it? Is that the deal? What's going on here, guys? Wait, but how would Bailey get up that high into my closet? That'd be weird, Lauren, right? I don't know how she would soil it. Andrew, whose side are you on here? What do you mean, hee good doggy? No. Come on. I thought I had friends. Everybody's ganging up on me. Anti-pink shirt. All right, so we're gonna need some butter. We're just gonna sweat down our alliums to start in this dish. Pineapple apparel is severely underrated, says Gnarly Earn, and I totally agree, dude. Way underrated. Thank you. Now I know who my true friends are. I think I might need that. No, I think I'm done with that. true friend right there. All right, so we're gonna sweat these on medium. I'm just gonna keep piling stuff in. It's birthday week, I lose. Yes, Andrew, you know what? That is also true. That is also true. Don, what do you know? It's underrated everywhere. It's a treat for everybody who sees me wear it is like, hey, cool shirt, you know, and because they know I can pull it off. And they're like, wow, that guy looks like he could do anything. And I'm like, I know, I agree. It's a Hawaiian, it's so great. It's just, you don't see them enough, I think is the problem. We really should see them on people more often. Nobody says what, Lauren? Don, you know, is your husband a fan of the show? Well, let's get him. I want to hear his point of view. Did he know it was accidentally lost? Or is this going to be like a Maury Povich thing where it's like, you're the father? You know, we tell him the big surprise, the big reveal, and see how hurt he really was when it was lost. Your husband has great taste, Don, by the way. I thought you should know that. So I'm cutting these, I'm just slicing these down into pretty thin slices. Try not to cry in the process. Try not to get enraged that, that I'm being attacked about my pineapple pink shirt. But yeah, we're just sweating out some alliums now. I'm gonna add some shallots as well, and then some garlic. And this will be the base of our vichyssoise. Okay, where are you, little shallot? I know I had one that I kind of used up the other day. Here's some garlic that we'll need. That's it, good. One thing I like about soups too, just to change the topic for a split second, is you can use kind of, you know, you don't have to care about the presentation and all the slices and stuff. It's just so much easier to make. You can kind of, you know, you can relax a little bit. This little guy is super dry on the outside. Aren't we all right now? I've washed my hands so many times today. When are we going to learn how to make homemade moisturizer? Because the backs of my hands are cracking. Yeah, I'll lick you. That's true. Everyone's forgot about the haircut. This is good. Now they've remembered. Shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Good, just leave a little root. Done. And my fingers, don't want those in there. Oh, man down. Lost a little shallot. I've got you. Found him. Okay. And then the garlic, we'll do the same thing. Hating on the pink pineapple. You know, just for that, maybe I'll do a whole week of pineapple. A whole week. Everybody's treat. People are gonna love it. Okay, Ben Chai, I'll have to try out that hand cream, the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast. Okay, all right, never heard that. Don't even know how to say it, but it sounds good. Oh, these onions I need in there too. This is like 2 onions-ish, 2.5, 2 onions. One of them was giant, one of them was not so giant. A little bit lopsided, that's okay. Look at this guy. This guy's huge. This is an onion. It's a two-hander. But yeah, about 2 onions in there. You don't. This is not like super perfect here. We're kind of going for like, I need to clean out the pantry right there and some things in the fridge. That's what we're doing here. Yes, grilled pineapple, love it. We could do that. Every dish pineapple. But most importantly, I think the reason everybody would be here and would watch is for me and pineapple. I mean, that's right? I mean, that's kind of why we're here, right? See me in the Hawaiian shirt, pineapple. Pineapple burger, I love it. Mostly, I just want to see Lauren's face. When everybody on the show is like, yay, Anthony, good choice, love the pineapple shirt, it's awesome, it's our favorite, Lauren. And then Lauren, just big old tears. Happy tears, though. Happy tears. All right, sweating that down. This is slowly coming to a simmer. It's perfect. It already smells lovely with some thyme in there. Coming at me. Let's get some garlic in here. This is about 3 cloves. 3 and a little bit. Keep dreaming, Ann, says Linguophile88. You know what? I am a dreamer. And sometimes those dreams come true. So I'll keep dreaming. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna love it. Everyone's gonna love it. I think there will be applause. It's gonna get awkward for some people. But yeah, at least people have forgotten about the hair. That's good. Okay, good. Perfect. Ravik, good to have you back. We just watched the new hip-hop hairstyle, starting a new trend. That's right, Don. This is where it's at. Yeah. Maybe that was intentional. This little buzz up here, this little oopsie, is more like it's a statement, really, is what it is. I'm making a statement. It's my rebellious nature coming out. Anti-establishmentarianism right here. Right there. Okay. What am I doing here? We're sweating that. Great. Thyme and garlic. Oh, let's get some thyme in there too. This is gonna smell so nice. This is what I like about soups. It doesn't really matter. You can kind of just go with it. Add a little bit of this, some of that, and it'll probably turn out okay because it's soup and nobody judges soups. It's an asymmetric fade. Yeah, Avalikia. Absolutely right. That's what I was going for. It was an intentional, to be clear, intentional asymmetric fade. No part of this was accidental or an oopsie. It was all intentional. That's the story I'm sticking with. Ben Chai, it is like a reverse fade, yes. Okay, am I done slicing and dicing? Corp bouillon, done. Onion, shallot, garlic, good. Thyme in there. We'll get the potatoes in there. Oh, the other nice thing, normally we would have to cook the potatoes in this when we actually add the stock in, but the potatoes are already cooked. They've been sitting in a Ziploc bag in the fridge for a few days, so they're perfect. We'll just toss them in and warm them up, bring everything to a simmer, and then blend it all. So this couldn't be better. Oh, why don't we make some, let's make some croutons to go on top. I could go for a crouton, could you? I'm gonna have to I'll put this on Instagram, but I'm so excited about my brand new, big boy pantry. It's 6.5 feet tall, 4 feet long, and about 18 inches deep. And it is so cool. I've got an entire pasta rack. I've got oils and vinegars and canned stuff. I'm so excited. You can't see this, so I really don't know why I'm telling you about it, but I'll put it on Instagram. How about that? And if you follow me there, great, you can see it. It's like our biggest, as a family, physically largest purchase in a long time. And it was like $100 on Amazon. And it's gonna see us through this quarantine. I wish it would have come earlier because our pantry's getting big. So Mom, you can rest assured, you can relax. Our pantry's getting big. Today she sent me a link for a giant chest freezer because the meat market is apparently going under. And she was worried about our protein intake. Wanted to make sure we got our fair due. So, Mother, I am considering it. I'm considering it. I want to make sure that your meat intake is good, though. So you tell me if you need something. Okay, we're good. Ravik, shaving your head or shaving your face? Oh, you did the little accidental. Oh, what's this? Oopsie. Bzz. Yeah, I hear you. That's yeah, totally on purpose, though. That's important to note. That the bzz. Oh. Right. Yeah, you can draw your bra back on. This is a little tougher to fill in. Cool, this is good. It's just sweating down. All right, got our garlic in there. This all smells wonderful now that I have thyme again. I don't know if you knew, those of you that have been with us for a while now know that there were a few days there, a week, I think, where we were without thyme completely. And it was a hard couple of weeks. Thanks, Corona. But we muddled through, we made it. Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean touch of base stuff I've got, linguophile? I read just use some of the touch of gray stuff, and I was like, okay, that's interesting that he's using a definite article, and then it was a new line that you've got. And that's when I was like, oh, treachery. Okay, I see how it's gonna be. That I've got. Touch of gray stuff. You have touch of gray stuff. Let's do some croutons. We're gonna cut these instead of tearing them because I don't know, why not? It's artisanal bread, the finest that Sara Lee makes, and we're gonna turn this bad boy into some croutons, and it's gonna be delish. Touch of gray stuff that I've got. Give you some touch of gray. Okay, I think I'm done slicing and dicing. Yes, I am. Okay. This is like my favorite part. I can put the sharp stuff away. I guess it's a little weird that that's my favorite part. You'd think like, I don't know, being with you would be my favorite part, or eating the food would be my favorite part, but no, apparently now it's just putting away the sharp things. In my fancy holder. Isn't this great? Okay, now let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, Avalikia, that actually is my favorite part. Taking out the blowtorch is definitely my favorite. I'm very sorry to say that I cannot use the blowtorch today. Maybe I can find a reason to. We'll find out. No, I don't think I can. It wouldn't be right. Oh, that Hawaiian shirt, it's coming. I can feel it. Butter, olive oil for croutons. What are we feeling today? Butter? I think I heard butter. Keep it away from my head if I do, says Gray Eyes. Yes, Gray Eyes. Good call. Touche. I will keep it away from my eyes, the blowtorch. Yep, fair enough. Yes, Ravik. The flamethrower sounds perfect. Dawn, fire knives are a few of my favorite things too. This is good. If it weren't for your severe hatred of pink or pineapple pink shirts, I'm sure we could get along just fine. Butter, oh, I didn't see that. Oh, yes, butter. Yes, okay. Everyone's voting for butter. Good call. This doesn't look like it's going to make enough croutons. I'll add one more slice. I'm getting the Apple Watch. You can still do it. Reminder. No, I can't. We're in quarantine. Oh, I was wondering what was burning, and I think it's some of the mac and cheese stuff that's still stuck on the bottom. So if the fire alarm goes off, you'll know why. These won't be fancy, this batch, so we'll just tear these. I probably will need more butter, Benjamin Chai. Yep, I might. All right, let's just do it. Don't want to ruin these croutons. I'm going to turn off the oven. I did turn on the oven for a moment just in case I needed to toast these, but we're going to pan roast them. I think it'll be better. Also because I don't want the fire alarm to go off. That would be pretty embarrassing. As if I don't have enough to be embarrassed about already. Oh, the fire alarm. Oh, God, that's terrible. Good. All right, let's go to the big boy burner. Oh, Dawn. Wow, shots fired. Okay. I like that. Was good. That was good that you subtly slid in the, oh, I wouldn't say I hate the shirts. It's more of a subtle hate. It's a subtle dislike for just poor fashion. Yeah, okay. All right, I see where this is going. All right, so these are browning, which I don't want to do. So I need to pay a little bit of attention here and stir. It's okay if they brown. I kind of just, I don't want too much browning because I want it to be sweet and less roasted Bernie flavor. Oh, Lauren, can you smell the burn?
Who's that?
Can you smell the burn?
I did smell the burn, yeah.
I turned off the oven.
I don't think it'll go off. It's pretty intense.
No, it's fine. Can't smell a thing.
And that's what it smelled in the other room.
Yeah. No, it's good. Can I put on a hat or something? Liquefied. No, dude. Or dudette, you need to get used to it. You just need to, right? Isn't that great? And it's, the best part is, I love how shiny it is right here. Let's see. That's a little bit better. That's not, is that lighting better? I thought it was gonna be dark. Maybe we'll switch to this. If this is bad, a beret, yes, we. Let me know if this is hard to see. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need a little bit more butter in here. You guys are right. I was like, oh, no, put some more in. No, we need more. Okay, those guys are getting sweated. I love it. We're actually gonna pull out the thyme too. That's why I leave the thyme on the branches. On the branches. That's a new, this is really good. Really good, Anthony. That's why I leave it on the stems, the leaves, and not pulling them off. Just because it'll be easier to pull them out. That way we don't have to rely on the blender to blend it all up. If I were really fancy, I would do like a Thomas Keller sachet, which is using a leek leaf, putting the thyme in there with some garlic, and then rolling it, and then twine around it, dropping it in. That seems like a lot of effort, so I'm not gonna do that today. Oh yeah, I would like to get one of those chef hats. Boop. A toque, which I learned is, that's what Canadians call like hats. Not all hats, but like beanies, I think. Should have gone full bald, says Robic. Add some glasses and a beard. You know, I still might. There's still time. I might do it. Why not? Cap. We have another vote for the cap, okay? Let's get some more butter. We need more butter in here. Oh. I'll use up the old stuff. There we go. Here's the deal. I know it looks like a lot of butter, but it's not like this isn't the only thing we're eating. These are like, you know, what am I defending this? I can eat however many of these I want. But they're not, you know, I want to make sure each one is really good. Oh, toque in Canadian is for a cap, like a snow cap. Got it. Okay, right. Yeah, like a beanie. You know, like with the thing on top. You know, like a little fuzzy, right? Andrew? Yeah. Okay, these are pretty well sweated. I think we can go ahead and strain this out. My lover, can I get you a cocktail?
My lover.
My lover, my birthday lover. Your birthday, it's her birthday tomorrow, by the way.
But let's not call me that.
You don't want me to call you my lover, lover?
I mean, maybe not on Pink Shirt Guy video. Hey everyone.
Oh, lover.
Lover.
Lover. Oh, lover. What do you want? What am I getting you?
Maybe a glass of wine.
A glass of wine.
Yeah.
Pink or white?
Pink.
Pink, coming right up. Ushanka hat. Okay, all right. Oh, Ben Chai says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, Mac the Knife wants to know if there's a Samson-esque effect on cooking.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wine glass. Yes, sorry if that was confusing, folks. Thomas Keller may or may not sashay around the kitchen, but he does recommend, am I pronouncing that wrong? He makes like a sachet, you know? I thought that's how it was pronounced. I could be wrong. Now I'm rethinking my entire life. All right, what do we got? We got some croutons going here. Lovely, that's good. Okay, so let's start. This is good. I'm gonna actually just start adding the potatoes. Again, these are leftover potatoes. I used these for something last week, and they were so good. And now we're gonna use them peels and all, because we're gonna blend this whole thing up. It's gonna be just fine. I don't know if that's too much. I only wanted about a cup, like 120 grams. Sacklet. Oh, okay. Wait, a sacklet. Oh, interesting. Okay. Good. Now, oh, we need salt. Oh man, I haven't salted yet. Spent so much time talking about hair and getting ridicule for my shirt. Let's get these croutons cooking here. Good, you guys do that. I'm gonna get this liquid in. Where's my... big old strainer. Good, I'm gonna need a towel for this. So there's probably a dozen better ways to do this than what I'm about to do, but we're just gonna go with it. Because we've gotten a lot of the flavor out of these vegetables, and we just want the liquid now. I may actually add a little bit more depending on what this ends up with, but let's blend it, let's see where we're at, and then we'll add more liquid if needed. Oh yeah, bouquet garni, yeah. That is the usual term, but I was looking through one of his other books just the other day, I can't remember which one, ad hoc or something, and he called it like a sachet. But yeah, a bouquet garni is the normal term. Oh yes, smile or die. Thank you for reminding me. It was for last week's niçoise salad. So we're going from niçoise to vichyssoise. Perfect. Good. You know what? I'm actually a little bit lazy here. I don't know if I really. You know, okay. I'll get the timeout. Where's my? We could just leave it in. We're gonna blend this pretty well. I know there's a few more little leaves. There we go. All right, we'll get, I don't want those stems in there. All right, they'll be kind of woody. And plus I have an audience. If I didn't have it, if this was just for me and I didn't have an audience, I would probably blend it. But now that people know. Are they two different things? I thought, Maybe I'm mistaken that. Okay, what's the difference, guys? Between a sachet and a bouquet garni? Because as I was reading them, I was like, oh, I don't want to do all that. This is good. Now I'm learning. Oh, okay. Well, good. Okay, there we go. So it's one goes inside the other, and we need them both. Good, good. Time blend. All right, I'm gonna try and pull some of this stuff out with a ladle first or a spoon. Got it. And then we're gonna blend it, and then we'll bring it back, finish it off with a little bit of cream, and then serve it with a little bit of olive oil, some croutons on top. It's gonna be fantastic. The other thing we could do, if you were making this at home, you could actually serve it cold. So you could finish it, let it chill, and then it would be pretty good after that. Oh, okay. All right, so now we have a bouquet doesn't need to be in a sachet. It can be tied. Hey, Noel, good to have you back. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's get this ladled in. And the other thing too is this is quarantine cooking, so if we need to cut it with a little bit more water, that's okay too. Normally we would use chicken stock, but I don't have any chicken stock. I won't get chicken stock until I get a chicken tomorrow, and then make stock sometime after that. So. This is good. I'm almost to the point where I can pour. Okay, that is looking pretty good. Let's use you as like my little resting rack. How about that? Oh, Bill. Okay, yeah, that's good. Perfect. Every last drop. Good. Okay. I'm going to blend this. I'm going to turn you guys down just a little bit while I do this so it doesn't blow anybody's speakers. Okay? Give me like 1 minute. Okay. Perfect. It's all blended up. Probably should have salted it then, but I forgot. It's okay. There will be more time. Let's taste it. Let's see how we're doing here. Do not spill this, Anthony. Okay. That's pretty good. It needs a ton of salt. So I will definitely do that. And then we're just gonna add a little bit of cream, and then we'll serve it up, finish with some olive oil and some croutons, which are still lightly toasting. Oh, that guy needs a little bit more butter. And then we'll be done. This is gonna be so good. Oh, we're gonna have to salt this too. It's gonna be great. Yes, Igla, we're gonna put a few croutons on top just to give people a little bit of something to kind of crunch into, because why not? Mostly because I've got bread I gotta use up. So that's why. Salt. Okay, I am gonna mute you just a little bit. Okay. I think this is good. Let's taste this. This is important. I want to make sure it's salted right because it's so much easier to mix it up here than it is in a bowl. I actually think it needs just a little bit more, but we'll use that with the croutons and we'll finish it off with a little bit of finishing salt too with the olive oil. It's gonna be fantastic. Okay, so now all we have to do, oh, we gotta put the ramps in. This is gonna be the fun part. So this is kind of a twist on a vichyssoise. We're just gonna put a few handfuls of this in. It'll bring a nice garlicky note and some, like, it'll be a little vegetal, like it'll be a nice little finisher. Plus, there we go. Let's just do like a handful of ramps. Put them on in there. Let's tear them up. Get in there. Perfect. And a little more salt. I actually think it needs just a pinch of acid too to help brighten the flavor. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of vinegar in there, just a little bit of white wine vinegar. Good. All right, mute time. Yeah, Noel, it does look kind of red in the screen. That might be the sweet special effects I have going on. It's not red. It is like a deep amber though, so it's not like white. In case you're keeping track. So, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, one leaf did not make it. Oh, that's fine. Down, 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 down. Perfect. All right, so we're just gonna bring this back to a simmer with, oh, I missed 2 leaves, with just a little bit of cream, just to thicken it up a tiny bit, and then we're gonna serve it. So, a little bit of heat. Oh, the other camera shows the color better. Thanks, Craig. All right, and we don't need that much. Maybe like, I don't know, a little bit, like a half a cup, maybe a little bit more. This is optional, I think, but I think it'd be really good in here just kind of to tighten it up a little bit. Make it a little heartier. This is gonna be like a warm weather. This is perfect for what the weather was literally an hour ago. It was pouring down rain, overcast, and now it's like sunny outside. I don't know what happened. This is not, I'm gonna have to chill this down before I eat it, but yes. Oh yeah, in this camera, this looks kind of lime green, but over here looks a little different. Okay. Yeah, Noel, I could do that, but I kind of, I want to, actually I could do that. Just, I could do like a little quenelle of mascarpone, or creme fraiche would be better, or even like sour cream is a little bit blunt, but that'd be pretty good. This is good. Let's taste this. I'm excited. Oh man. Those ramps are super good in there. Just like a little extra hint of garlic, it's perfect. It brings back what the leeks would have brought to the dish, I think. Okay, let's plate this. Let's try this out. How are you guys coming along? Just about done. Okay, let's salt you. Oh. Perfect. Maybe a little bit more. Why not? We want these guys to be like a little salty bite. I didn't add enough oil in there. That's fine. We'll take care of it later. Oh man. All right. Here we go. So again, you could serve this dish hot or cold. And now that it's sunny, I'm looking forward to it cold. Noelle, yeah, I have a story about this. It was because I forgot what number I was on my beard trimmer, on my like little buzzer, and I was going around doing great, and then all of a sudden, oops. So that little scar will be gone soon. More of an oopsie. Okay, let's do this. Can you see that? Oh, you can see that. Oh, that's great. And olive oil. Now my olive oil's already over here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. There we go. A little bit there. And see, these guys are still kind of toasting, but let's get some of the toastier ones. Oh, oh. There we go. Not bad, right? Yeah, Ravik actually has it right. There we go. All right, let's taste this. It's pretty. I think this will turn out okay. I need one more spoon. Yeah, gray eyes. That darn blowtorch got me again. Oh, finishing salt. Ah, my favorite part. Hold on, guys. All right, Bill, it was actually a chainsaw and not a beard trimmer. You're right. All right, let's try this. This looks pretty good. That is exceptionally hot. So whoever had the good idea, Noelle, I think it was your idea to put a little bit of cream in at the end. That actually would have been smart. Or maybe 1,000 ice cubes would have also worked, because that is so hot right now. My entire face burned. But these little guys, these little croutons are so good. And with the olive oil on there, like the heat from the soup kind of warms up the olive oil and it actually smells kind of nice. I totally think a little tiny scoop of like even sour cream or like creme fraiche or like mascarpone, something with like a little bit of flavor in there would be so good. But yeah, I like this. And this is a vichyssoise with ramps. We could have just done potatoes and leeks if I had leeks, but I didn't. So we did potatoes and onions. Great. If you don't want to make the court bouillon, don't. Just use water. That's probably fine. It would lose a little bit of flavor, but not the end of the world. This is, I'm happy with this. I'm really going to let this cool before eating the rest of it, but Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna go finish the rest of this. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Oh, before I say thank you so much for joining me, we have a surprise tomorrow. We have a special guest. So it is Lauren Lane Author's birthday. Mrs. Pink Shirt Gal's birthday is tomorrow. And we're making her a special dinner of scallops and a dessert, which is going to be basically like it's the equivalent of a molten chocolate peanut butter cup, kind of like a Reese's peanut butter cup. So we're baking that, and she will show up. We have a special guest. It's going to be her. She's going to be here. You can meet her for the first time, probably the last time, but she's going to show up. It's going to be so much fun. We'll have a lovely day together making her birthday dinner, because I gotta cook her dinner anyway. Might as well do it with you guys. Come on in for our quarantine dinner. It's a corn birthday. Okay, it is gonna be super yummy, John. You're gonna love it. Ravik, yay, yes. Yeah, Craig, thanks for the reminder. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for the reminder tomorrow. I've got the entire week's episodes all set up. I haven't put all the dishes and recipes in there yet. That's coming, but if you go into the episodes and actually say like, oh yeah, I like that one, remind me, hit the bell. Or not. That's okay if you don't, I don't care. So Lauren's gonna be here. We're gonna have a birthday party celebration. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's, we're gonna get through this together. It's gonna be great. You guys are seriously the highlight of my day. I was looking forward to this all weekend, and you delivered. You brought it, you delivered. Maybe I'll be bald tomorrow, who knows? Okay, take care, have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday, for a birthday celebration. All right, bye guys. Oh, wait, I forgot. All right, take care, bye.